Welcome back to Beyond the Dribble, episode 4. We are just breaking down. There's been so much Marvel news coming out over the last few weeks. A heap with the new Spiderman stuff. And Kevin Feige went in an interview just breaking down everything post-Secret Wars. So there's so much to touch on, as well as touching on just the post-credit scene of the Fantastic Four. We didn't get to touch on that last week. So we'll go through that, say what it means for Avengers Doomsday leading into that. There's a lot to get through. Welcome, Benji.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Obviously we did our Fantastic Four review last week. Didn't quite get to touch on any of the post-credit scene stuff, Doomsday, what it means for the massive Avengers movie coming next year. So yeah, we're doing all that chatter. A lot of Spider-Man talk. We're seeing heaps of the Spider-Man. Tom Holland on set, the new suits, all of that. We've got a few rankings, got a few things like that, which would be great to get into. But as always, start off with some quickfire. So I'll ask you some quickfire things. Got a little different style today.
All right.
Or at least for a few of them. I'm going to get you to cut one of these, either movie or TV show or characters, okay? So, cut one of these TV shows. The Boys, Peacemaker, or Daredevil? Oh, no. Bro. Yeah. Start us off with a hot one. Cut one of them. You can never watch one of them ever again.
Never again. Oh my God.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know what I would do.
This is actually brutal. All of those are like 10 out of 10 shows.
Yep.
I've gone, because Peacemaker is just going to be so good as well. We've only got the one season, but like if I cut it, then I can never watch season 2 and like season 3 and just whatever comes after that.
What are you going with?
Shit. What?
The Boys is so iconic.
It is.
And it just so gruesome, but like so good. Season 4 wasn't as good as the first 3 seasons. We probably need another hero-gasm to get season 5 over the line. Daredevil is one of the best Marvel show we've ever seen.
It's so good. And they just brought it to Disney and then didn't miss with the latest season.
And then Peacemaker, only the one season of it, but...
This is going to be so painful, but I think I'd have to say The Boys, only because, let me explain, Peacemaker and Daredevil have so much to do within the DCU now and the MCU, so if I don't get to watch those shows, there's going to be so much stuff I miss out on.
Yeah, but okay, so now you never get to watch Butcher again, you never get to watch Homelander. Okay. Like, Homelander is one of the greatest...
Watch Daredevil and Kingpin and stuff again?
No, I think I'd go Peacemaker.
I don't know.
Just the fact, the highs of The Boys and like the consistency, the characters, they are some of the best characters. And bro, Homelander is one of the best fictional characters in any show. Peacemaker is like funny. So funny. But I think... because there's only one season of it.
No, exactly. So we're going to get more, and it has so much to do with the DCU. Imagine we get to watch this whole universe built, and we don't get to watch Peacemaker.
Yeah, I know. No, I know.
And we're just missing out on all that.
Yeah, but just... So you think you'd cut The Boys?
I have to cut The Boys. I don't want to cut any of them. Right, they're all like top. They're all just top shows that are goated. I feel like there's no right answer.
No, I knew you weren't going to cut Daredevil.
I can't cut Daredevil.
You can't
I love Daredevil. Yeah. What I do just to watch Kingpin and Daredevil go at it all the time.
Especially
is the
like
best.
Season 1, Season 3, peak.
Just
Season 2 is still good.
Yep.
And then obviously there's new, like Season 1, Season 4, like Born Again.
Born Again is
still was great.
Yep. 100%.
Okay, so you'd cut The Boys.
I don't want to cut any of them, but I think if I had to, mainly just because the other ones are within universes that like has so much coming. So yeah.
Okay. Cut one of these 2025 movies. F1, How to Train Your Dragon, Fantastic Four, Superman.
I think this one's a bit easy. I think I'm cutting How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, I thought
if I cut the live action, do I still get to watch the anime?
Oh, yeah, no, it's just the live action.
Okay, yeah, cut the live action then. But that's nothing against that movie. That was so good. Had such a good time watching it. But the other ones, gone and seen all of them multiple times. Apart from F4, I need to see that another time just to reevaluate. But yeah.
No, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cut one of these Adam Sandler movies. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Grown Ups, The Longest Yard. I think I'd know what I do.
I think I'd have to cut Billy Madison.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
love Billy Madison. That's a quality movie. His speech at the end, and then the guy's like, everyone here is dumber for listening to you. Just, bro, I thought he had me
I
sold.
reward you no points and have God mercy on your soul.
Bro, he had me bought in on the speech.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Like,
I
just
thought he
shut
was
him down heavily.
speaking
He
facts.
actually just spin some bars. But yeah, I think out of all those, because Longest Yard is like one of my favorite sport movies as well. And
then,
Happy Gilmore, Goated, and Grown Ups, possibly his best movie.
I'm not going to lie. Grown Ups would be one of the most rewatchable movies for me. I always enjoy it.
Wouldn't want to see how many times we've rewatched it. Would not.
Criminal
Yeah,
amount.
100%.
All right.
That is tough. He doesn't miss much, especially on Jack and Jill.
Cut one of these sitcom characters. Michael Scott, Peter Griffin, Phil Dunphy, Nick Miller.
No.
I was thinking.
Holy shit, bro.
God, I made this list. I don't even know who I'd do, honestly.
Michael Scott is gone, brother.
What?
Bro, I thought you were going to say Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I thought you were on Peter Griffin.
Nah,
for sure.
I love Family Guy.
Oh, okay, right, that's good. Well, yeah, no, Peter
great.
Griffin's definitely not going. I think it's got to be Phil Dunphy. Yeah,
Bro,
I don't
Phil
want to.
is so
Alright,
good.
who are you cutting then?
I have no idea.
You can't judge
I don't want
me.
to do
and then-
any of them. I love them all.
Yeah, well, I've got to cut one of them.
Michael Scott is the most quotable character of
Yeah.
all time.
Michael Scott is possibly my favorite TV character of all time.
Peter
Then
Griffin
Phil-
is the most laugh out loud.
Oh.
Phil Dunphy is the funniest dad in a show.
Yeah.
And Nick Miller is probably the most
I think-
relatable character.
I think I've just got to go Phil Dunphy only because he's probably used the least out of all of those characters. But like, I don't want to cut him. That guy is a god.
Like, because
My
they're
name's
it's such
literally
a
my name's
ensemble.
literally named after him, Clive Bigsby.
Yeah.
The guy's literally Clive Bigsby, mate. I don't want to cut this, man.
Bloody hell.
But then my previous car was Julius Pepperwood, so it's tough. It's tough to compare.
True. Yeah, that's tough.
So I think
You get
Dunphy.
Phil. I'm not even answering.
I feel so wrong doing that though.
Okay. Cut one of these iconic superhero movies. Superman, The Batman, like 2022, Robert Pattinson,
Mhm.
Into the Spider-Verse, or Logan.
So Superman, we're talking like the new Superman, right? Not
The new Superman.
Yeah,
The
not
new
Christopher
Superman.
Reeves. I think I'm cutting Logan.
Hmm.
I like Logan. Nah,
I do.
Harrow's called it.
That's one of the best best
think so.
superhero movies of all time.
What do you take it? Would you take it over Superman?
Yeah,
And then
100%.
would you what was the other one?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into
and
the
Batman.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Superman's getting cut. But like straight away.
I really enjoyed Logan, but I didn't think it was this like
Masterpiece.
that so many people did think.
I thought it was
good. I thought it was
Elite
really good.
send-off to the
Yeah.
Wolverine character. Obviously, things have changed since then.
Yeah.
But in terms of like an enjoyable experience, I don't know. I was kind of...
Harrow, we got to get you in a seat in here.
Wait, how many times have you watched Logan though?
I've only watched it once.
Yeah, go.
Oh, really?
Once, yeah.
No, I reckon probably 3 times, 4 times maybe.
But then
And
that's
you still don't rate it.
No, I've rated. I don't think it's a bad movie at all. I love it.
Yeah,
Just
but you think
the-
Superman's better.
I love Superman. I
Wow.
was really high on Superman.
I reckon that's a massive hot take.
Yeah. Oh, I could get flamed for it. But then Into the Spider-Verse, those
Yeah.
Spider-Man movies,
And-
I just adore.
probably peak.
Yeah. And then the Batman. Bro, I loved the Batman.
Oh.
I just loved the spin they did on him and then making him more detective and just like this.
For me, that's the best superhero movie of all time.
The Batman.
Yeah, way
love
better
it.
than The Dark Knight, I reckon.
Love it. Yeah, last week when we ranked the Batmans, would you have Pattinson 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
by far. In terms of movies, yes.
Yep.
But Batman.
Batman's, I'll just go say yeah. I think it's the best movie by far. It's like my style. It's like 7.
100%. I like it. I like it a
That
lot.
time in 2022 when it was the Batman and No Way Home coming out at the same time, that was
was
peak
pure
cinema.
cinema.
And it was like because No Way Home was such a good cinema experience, and then the Batman was just like such a good movie. You're like, oh, we're so lucky.
Good. Yep.
Can only compare that to now. Superman and Fantastic
I know.
Four.
Damn.
Okay.
That's tough. But yeah, sorry, Logan. Has to
Okay.
get the flick.
Cut one of these comic book villains: Heath Ledger's Joker, Tom Hardy's Bane, Colin Farrell's Penguin, or Paul Dano's Riddler. So the 2 villains from the Batman, and then obviously Joker, and then Bane. So the 2 Dark Knight villains.
Jeez, they were all really good. You can't cut Heath Ledger's Joker. Like,
Absolutely
that's
not.
just the greatest. He is goated. That guy. Loved the Riddler. I thought they did such a good job. I think I'm going I think Colin Farrell's Penguin.
Okay.
I think.
You obviously, we
think.
haven't seen the show.
No.
We need to watch that.
Do need to watch that.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Boys.
I was so
come
excited to see
on.
it as well. And then it came out and I'm just I can't
haven't gotten around to it.
It is one of the best comic book TV shows of all time.
That's
I'm
the-
telling you.
That's the thing. If I watch that show and realize how good he is, I'd probably have to end up cutting Bane. Tom Hardy's Bane.
No way.
Yeah.
No. Bane, bro.
He was good, but I don't think The Dark Knight Rises is this great movie.
But his character, his depiction of Bane is so good.
He is good, but then they're all good. Which one are you cutting?
Probably the Riddler. Probably pulled down as Riddler.
I don't know about that.
It was great.
I thought he was really good. I thought he was really, really good.
The same. I'd be the same. Right now, I'd do Colin Farrell's Penguin, but it probably would change.
But I think I need to watch that show and really get a good taste for him. But I loved Bane. That's the thing. All these guys we're comparing. You don't want to cut any of them, but one of them's got to go. And it could be Tom Hardy's Bane. But I did love the spin of their Bane and making him more grounded than that massive juiced up bloke in the comics and stuff. So I did like that for sure.
I respect it. Well, that's all I've got. That's all I've got for the quick fire.
Those are some of the toughest questions I've ever had to answer.
Yeah,
not gonna lie. Like, that was brutal. That was brutal. Just grabbing all my favourite things. And it's like, now you just got to get rid of them.
Yep.
Crazy work.
Anyway, should we get into some Doomsday? We'll start with the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it by now, go and watch the movie.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Mhm.
So obviously the Fantastic Four post-credit scene is 4 years later.
Yep.
So after, they defeat Galactus and everything, that finishes up.
Yep.
4 years later from the events of the movie, and it is Sue sitting in the Baxter Building, like lounge room general area with Franklin.
Just reading a book.
And she gets up to get a new book.
Yep.
And then she senses a presence while, Franklin's just on the couch by himself. And she gets like her invisible kind of like field
Yeah, like a little
going.
Peter tingle.
Yeah,
Yep.
she gets the Sue
So
Storm Stingle. I don't know. That was horrible.
that was fucking abysmal.
This is what you're coming up with? Anyway, she gets that going. She gets the Stingle going. And it reveals that Dr. Doom is sitting there looking at Franklin. And Franklin's looking at him. He's like about to touch his face.
Mm-hmm.
So Doom's there. We don't see him.
No.
Like, we don't see his face, but he's sitting there with the silver mask.
Would have been way too expensive to show RDJ's face. Holy
yeah.
shit. That's pretty much another movie you have to pay for there.
Yeah.
But crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just showing him and big conspiracies early is like him touching his face. Is he healing his face?
No.
Or is it just, you think, just being friendly?
When you're sitting there with a baby, the baby generally is like looking at you
100%.
and like awe and like wanting to touch you.
This is what people do. This is what we do. We have to read into these things and figure out any possible situation that could go on.
I think he's just looking at Franklin, and after that it just cuts to black. So it doesn't exactly lead. It doesn't tie into the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, which was obviously the Fantastic Four arriving in the it was a Fantastic Four ship arriving in Earth 616. Which everyone kind of thought that the actual movie would tie into that.
Yep.
Obviously hasn't.
Oh, the funniest thing is everyone thought Fantastic Four was spoiled after that post-credit scene. Everyone's like, oh, now we know the world's gone and Fantastic Four will be coming to Earth and shit. And it's like, well, they just did a full 180 on us. And I'm like, joke's on you. You guys are dumb. This is actually what's happening. But I think that really does confirm, though, that I'd expect, like, in what world would Doom take a Fantastic Four ship? It's not going to be Doom and Franklin. That would make no sense at all. It's obviously going to be the Fantastic Four
and
coming to Earth, probably looking for Franklin, just pretty much searching the multiverse by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, if it's based on like the Secret Wars kind of vibe, like the comic, we fully expect Doom to like eventually try and be that god Doom and be like the ruler of the multiverse and like lead his own kind of universe. Because like he tries to cause all these incursions to happen. So then there's just one universe and he's ruling over everything. Yeah. So we assume that Franklin is a big part to play in that with his cosmic power or whatever he's got. He did heal Sue.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's obviously
he's got all this power.
Powerful. So why would Doom be traveling to Earth 616 in a ship? You'd think he's powerful enough to travel the multiverse on his own.
I think we know exactly where he's going. And we'll get into this a bit more once we kind of touch on Doomsday. But we'll touch on that a bit more. But one thing I did with the ship coming to Earth, with both being in New York, it looks like the Thunderbolts building, could that just be our version of the Baxter building?
Yeah, I think
because it looks like a very similar design. You look inside and it looks very similar build. So it's like they probably are coming home.
And so you think the Fantastic Four are coming to 616 and they're going to find their building?
They're going to find their building
the Avengers
with
Tower.
the new Avengers.
Right.
And it's like, how's that going to play out though?
Yeah, I don't
They're
know.
coming in and it's like, oh shit, is it? Are they just going to be friendly straight away?
Yeah, well, I think Fantastic Four, so it's the Fantastic Four in that ship, and I think they're obviously, I reckon Doom's going to take Franklin, and they're going to be searching for him across the multiverse or whatever. But I think there's going to be quite a bit of time in Doomsday where it is just Doom and the Fantastic Four, because a big part of the Secret Wars comic is the big relationship and like the resentment Doom has towards Reed. Right. And right now in the MCU, we have never seen Doom or Reed cross paths, which is like a big part of it. Yeah. So there's going to have to be some type of like either exposition. So like you see like flashbacks or something because they did tease that Doom is in this universe. They didn't show Doom in the movie, but there was Latveria, like at that conference where like that, you know, the peace conference where Sue made that whole thing so that there's just no war, but everyone was there but Latveria. So they did tease him, but we haven't seen Reed and Doom actually cross paths. So you think there's going to be something in Doom that doesn't just throw us right into it and all this multiverse stuff happening. You got to see something with Pedro Pascal's Reed and Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom actually having some kind of relationship and justifying, you know, why Doom has this resentment for him.
Are we full bought in that the number one Doom will be RDJ? Like, do we reckon that's definitely happening?
Right. Like, they're not going to...
I think it will.
Like, who are they going to bring in? Like,
I don't know.
The whole marketing is for RDJ. They did this huge reveal at Comic-Con, and they also did all this, that Chairs, that live event where they announced the cast, or at least revealed some of the cast, and then the last chair was Robert Downey. Like, they've really built it up that Robert Downey's the main character, similar to what Thanos was in Infinity War. So they're not just going to get another A-list like to play Doom as a variant or something. I think that'd be stupid. You either put all your chips in as with Robert Downey Jr. or what, you just sell out to another character and Robert Downey Jr. is just there. Why bring back Iron Man if he's not going to be the villain? That makes no sense.
No, 100%. It's just there's a lot of the conspiracies going around and it's just we got to break down all parts on what could possibly happen.
I do think what could happen is I think we could see in Doomsday an Iron Man variant of Robert Downey fighting.
You reckon it will actually be RDJ
Robert Downey as Doom?
Man?
I could for sure see that happening.
I just don't know if we'll see an RDJ Iron Man again.
Well, there was rumors a bit there that RDJ is playing like 4 different characters, which I hope doesn't happen. But RDJ did post. He's been posting like on his Instagram teasers and stuff of like different comics. There was one where it was Iron Man fighting Doom. Yeah. So it was like,
see that.
If he's either just playing with us or he's just giving little Easter eggs as they're filming.
You want to see? From my perspective, I don't know if it is because that's not our Iron Man. So say RDJ is fighting Doom. That's not our Iron Man from our Earth. So it's like, does that actually mean too much to us to see him going and fighting Doom? Or would we rather just the Avengers that are actually here today? Like, I'd much rather see Spider-Man go hand-to-hand combat with Doom and it's Tony Stark v freaking Peter Parker.
Yeah,
it's like
mentor. I don't think Peter Parker's going to be in Doomsday that much. I think he's going to be in Spider-Man a lot, and then he'll be maybe teased or in the end of Doomsday. He's going to be in Secret Wars a lot, I think. But, okay, out of the established characters in Phase 4 and 5, which characters do you think can actually carry this movie as a protagonist?
Yeah, well, obviously the Fantastic Four will play a massive part. Yeah. So Pedro, I think, will it's already pretty much been confirmed, but he will be one of the leaders. So Mr. Fantastic will be one of the leaders. Then probably, I think Yelena will be playing a big part. Yep. She'll be running that system with the new Avengers. I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Well, there's Sam Wilson.
Thor will be running around. Thor, obviously. Has Thor 5 been confirmed yet?
No.
Okay, because there's been false reports about that. So I'm like, so there's still a chance that he could be killed off in these movies, which I wouldn't be surprised about. But yeah, I think we'll see him quite heavily in it as well.
But then like Sam Wilson who doesn't have the serum, so it's just like a regular guy. And then like what? Shang-Chi, he's probably just going to be a side character.
That's their most failed experiment so far right now is Captain America.
Yeah.
Right? You can't have him running around as Captain America and being a normal dude.
Yeah.
The idea of it is kind of cool that Sam Wilson can do all this and he's just a normal guy. When we get to it, are you going to go fight Doom? Because you used to fly a jet every now and then. You used to fly around a bit. No, this guy is the most powerful being in the universe right now.
Nah, bro, he's got his really powerful jetpack behind him.
Put Sam Wilson in Infinity War in Cap's place, and is he blocking a punch from Thanos? No, that guy's getting squashed.
Yeah,
He's getting melted. So they need to give that man the serum. I don't know, one way or another, something's got to change there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, could there just be an arc in the Doomsday where, we see quite a bit of an Iron Man variant of RDJ, a different one, to be a protagonist against Doom, because just the protagonists that have been set up in Phase 4 and 5 haven't actually been that great. Like, right now, the Avengers is probably, so not including the new Avengers, like the Thunderbolts, Sam Wilson's Cap, Joaquin Torres's Falcon, Shang-Chi, Ant-Man, and Thor, I guess.
Yep.
And then you've obviously got Black Panther in that squad, like they've been confirmed. You got Black Panther, like Letitia Wright's one.
Yep.
Namor. Well, he's a villain. We're not sure what's going to happen there. And M'Baku. And we're not sure if like Okoye will make an appearance again or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's obviously the new Avengers and stuff. So Bucky, you got Sentry, but he doesn't even have his powers.
Yeah, it's just Bob.
Yelena, Ghost. So, and then the X-Men who are going to make an appearance at some point.
And I don't expect them to have a massive role in this, do we?
I
really don't know which way they're going with it, but like, because they're obviously this whole talk about a kind of soft reboot post Secret Wars. That's going to introduce more of the X-Men. So they're going more OG X-Men for these movies. Can you have OG X-Men playing a massive part in these? When it's like, well, they're going to probably be nothing post Secret Wars.
Well, honestly, I hope we don't. Like, I hope we don't see a lot of, Charles Xavier and
Nightcrawler and stuff.
Nightcrawler. Like, I hope it's kind of like Patrick Stewart. I don't want to get an hour of Patrick Stewart.
I don't
want to get Ian McKellen. Yeah. Like, we've seen, them in their movies. They've been in 4, 5, 6 movies.
Yep.
I don't want to see all of that, but they're obviously going to make an appearance in. At some point, maybe the Fantastic Four.
Will Deadpool and Wolverine be amongst that, do you believe?
I don't know. I genuinely can't see Deadpool being in these movies. Like, he could. He just takes up he's just such a different tone.
Yeah,
and like,
completely.
He's not, he could be like a side character, but he's just such a main and he really does steal the scenes.
Yep.
So would it just take away from these like serious high stakes moments when he's just cracking jokes? Like, it's funny on the surface, but when you actually think about it, like imagine Endgame and Deadpool's just there roaming around. Yeah. Like,
what about the new Guardians? Could we see Rocket Raccoon and stuff getting in there?
I can't see them being in it.
No, not at all. Adam Warlock?
No, I can't see them. They're just they feel like James Gunn's characters. They feel like separate from this universe.
Oh, it'd feel weird having them in there without James Gunn available. But I don't know.
I think if anyone plays a big role as an X-Men, one of those X-Men characters, I reckon Channing Tatum's Gambit could be. Like, we saw his, it was kind of a post-credit scene. It was like a release clip after the movie came out of Channing Tatum in the void and like a portal opens up. Doctor Strange portal opens up. So I think, and he's been confirmed to be in the movie, I reckon he could actually play like somewhat of a cool role.
Oh, he was one of the best things of Deadpool Wolverine. His Gambit was so cool. So we'd love to see that again, 100%. Well, we're breaking into Doomsday anyway right now. I think we could get a very similar vibe to Infinity War in terms of what they did with Vision, where it was all about really protecting him and keeping the stone away from Thanos. Could be a very similar thing they do with Loki. So they do strongly believe that Doom, his goal is to get to Loki because the power that Loki holds over the timelines, and he's kind of the, what are they calling him? He's the protector of the timelines or something like that. Yeah. That's what Doom needs.
The way season 2 of Loki wrapped up, he was basically just like holding all the timelines.
That's what Doom needs to really go and create his battle world and get Secret Wars started. So they do strongly believe that could be a big part in preventing Doom from getting to Loki. So first, I don't know how these characters will figure out that Loki first is the protector of the timelines and how to even get there.
But he just might know because like there's theories that Doom is actually the creator of the TVA and Kang was just a front.
Doom will know, but it's more how will the Avengers know what to stop? How because they're going to have to get to the TVA eventually.
And we did see that Chris Hemsworth's stunt double, I think, posted a photo of him at a TVA set. So that suggests that Thor will be in the TVA. So we probably will see a...
Did you say Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth?
Okay,
Did I say Chris
right.
Hemsworth?
Yeah. Sorry, I was tweeting when you just said. I thought you said Chris Evans for a moment. I was like,
No, Chris Hemsworth.
hold up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so
yeah.
that does suggest that we're going to see, the brothers reunite and Thor maybe protecting Loki at the TVA. I hope we see a lot of Tom Hiddleston.
I think we will. I'd assume we will. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays that similar role where it's just people, they're just trying to prevent Doom from getting there and just holding off, because as soon as Doom gets there, that's pretty much GG's.
Yep.
And I'm expecting that's what will happen, because we have to head into Secret Wars. So it's a very Infinity War to Endgame situation. And now he's got the power of Franklin. We saw how powerful Franklin is at 1 year old, and he's healing Vanessa Kirby back to life. This guy's 5 now.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what they're going to do with this time jump in Doomsday as well. Who knows if they'll take a couple of years again. I would assume not. This guy's 5. Probably can do some pretty crazy stuff right now.
Yeah. And I just assume it's going to be largely centered around him. Like that he, for whatever reason, he can, like Doom just needs him to carry out his plans. And if that's to make his own universe and rule that or whatever, Franklin's going to be the reason why Fantastic Four leave their universe and is traveling to either find him or something like that.
Yep.
I do think that there's going to be different kind of main characters based on who's been introduced throughout the Phase 4, 5, and 6. I reckon Loki could be a big main in like his point of the storyline. I reckon Thor could be. I reckon this could be the movie. There's no Iron Man or Captain America. We think that this could be Thor's kind of...
We need Infinity War Thor back.
Absolutely.
We need him back. Like, we need that back badly for this to work.
And to redeem his character. Yep. Like, we saw Endgame was a masterpiece, but if any character was done dirty, it was definitely Thor.
Infinity War is the perfect portrayal of him, because he was this depressed god, because look at all the shit that has happened to this guy. This guy should be in his feels and literally just thinking the world is gone and dusted. Like, we want him back. We want a bloke that is just willing to just do whatever. And especially to protect Loki. Like, that's his brother now. And he's, not a villain anymore. So it's like, we need that back from Thor for sure.
And then I think Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, and then probably Sam Wilson, because I reckon Sam Wilson will be leading this Avengers.
Yep.
And then Mr. Fantastic will obviously be, I reckon we're going to see a lot of Fantastic Four. And then Loki in his TVA kind of storyline, and then Thor. And then obviously Doom, just overarching everything. Like it'll just be that Thanos vibe where he's traveling from different points of the multiverse and either fighting X-Men, Fantastic Four, New Avengers, the current Avengers. But I think they're kind of be like the main 5 foundation characters to form the movie. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we want to quickly just get into some of our Doomsday predictions?
Yeah.
Because I've got a big one here that kind of starts off with how I think Doomsday could begin.
Yep.
I'm not sure how it will go, but I feel like it could be a similar way where I strongly believe we will see this movie starting with, I don't know what time it will be, but it'll be Doom destroying, just literally it'll be the end of the battle of him just gone through the entire Council of Kangs.
Really?
Just to start off Doomsday to show how powerful he is. They need to do something to show that this guy is freaking him.
But then how are they going to show the Council of Kangs without Jonathan Majors?
Well, can they use... Yeah, look, I don't know. Maybe they don't even need to show the faces. It can be very similar to how they started Infinity War, where it's just Thanos standing over the ship, leaving Thor's world, I've just gone blank, Asgard.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to show too much at all, but just show that he has just absolutely demolished this...
I don't know.
Absolute big beast or something. It has to be some sort of
I could see
some sort of tone that it just shows how powerful this guy is. He's either gone to the X-Men and taken out half of them, or he's gone somewhere and he's just taken out half this world. I don't even know. It could even be freaking he's leaving Fantastic's world. What Earth are they?
Earth's 828.
828. Could see that up in flames. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We need to see something from him early to just put fear into holy crap. This guy is for real.
There will be a tone setter, and that's why I wouldn't be surprised if there are, because there's been all these actors confirmed. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them play multiple characters, so we see multiple of their characters either die at the hands of Doom. Like he could easily go back to an alternate X-Men universe and kill a bunch of them, and then we see them again more, like in a bit more.
Yep.
I can't see them. I reckon they're just going to completely ignore the Kang storyline.
The only thing that turns me off that a bit is if they do that probably just cooks Kang as a villain for any time in the future. If they ever
I don't think they'll ever go back to Kang.
In case they want to or something. But I think that would just be the perfect way to start off this movie. It's like, this was our big bad.
Yep.
Smell, this guy just absolutely just took him out. And they don't have to show too much. It just needs to show enough that it's like, this is the Council of Kangs.
Yep.
He's just gone through them. Because like there needs to be some sort of motivation, obviously, but like I would love to see something like that.
I like that. One of my theories, I think this guy hasn't been confirmed to be in the movie, but Doom can't do all this by himself. He's obviously not just traveling around by himself, unless he is. But we saw Thanos had a cohort of villains.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon we could see like a variant of Doctor Strange be almost like a sidekick. So Benedict Cumberbatch being like somewhat of a, just buddy to Doctor Doom.
Can I piggyback off that?
Mm.
We know Franklin Richards can bring people back to life. Will we see them head to Scarlet Witch and revive her? In the comics, we have seen that she can be the sidekick to Doom's territory, bro. Could we see that? He's got Franklin Richards. Is there a reason he needs Franklin? Is there a certain someone that he wants on his side that makes him pretty much overpowered?
Bro, the Avengers would be cooked. We'd all be cooked.
I think it'd be
Doom
too
and
overpowered.
Scarlet Witch, holy moly.
He's got the ability.
Hey, surely the way Multiverse of Madness wrapped up, that isn't Scarlet Witch's arc just done.
She's not done. There's no way she's done. She will be coming back eventually, but will she be coming back as Wanda or will she be coming back as the Scarlet Witch? Who knows?
Far out.
Who knows?
I like that.
I'm keen. Keen.
You're cooking there. Is that a part of Secret War? Is Scarlet Witch in it at all?
Yes, I'm not. I've seen a few things. I don't know if it is comic book related or not, but there's a lot of theories running out there, and that is one that could, we see.
Damn.
Could we see the
Scarlet Witch? She surely will make an appearance.
Yeah, has to, surely.
Far out.
You can't do these two movies and not have her at all.
No.
I would be blown away. But I think it would even be one of those things. Say he does get Scarlet Witch on his side. There'll have to be some sort of redemption for her that they can swing her back into their side and get her as Wanda again. Because how are you meant to stop these two? The most powerful being in the universe and Scarlet Witch as well. Who, holy shit, we saw what she did to freaking Reed Richards and Black Bolt and stuff.
But it is interesting the amount of squads that are in this. But there are a lot of people who haven't been actually confirmed to be in. Like Captain Marvel, where's she going to be at?
Yeah.
Obviously Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
None of like the younger kind of cast like Miss Marvel.
Has Kate Bishop
no.
No.
And then like Hawkeye, he hasn't been confirmed. Wasp. But I'm pretty sure Wasp, she's like that actress is retired from acting.
So she's probably not in.
That would make it hard.
Quantumania will do that to you.
Yeah.
Quantumania will do that to you. Holy shit.
There's a bunch. I don't know how, they're going to include everyone.
But I hope they don't confirm everyone.
Yeah.
I want there to be some surprises in there and Has Hulk been confirmed?
No, Hulk hasn't been confirmed. And obviously Spider-Man.
Yeah, so
Peter
we're going
Parker.
to see him in Brand New Day before that. So who knows what could happen there.
Should we do a little bit of Spider-Man chatter? We haven't even done any Spider-Man chatter.
100%.
So much going on with Spider-Man at the moment. It's just started filming for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We got the suit reveal. What's your thoughts on the suit?
Look, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. We talked about this a little bit last night. I love they're going back to comic book accurate and they've kind of got the webbing and stuff a bit further out than the CGI suit. But my probably only one tiny issue with it is it looks exactly like TASM 2, I think. It looks like pretty much the exact same.
No, but the eyes of TASM 2 were way bigger.
Yeah, true that. I really liked the end of No Way Home and the color of the blue. I loved that kind of, that light blue they were running with. Obviously, that was a CGI suit as well, so it's hard to do that. And I don't know how you'd portray that in a live action, but I would love to see him just go a little bit lighter with that blue. But the rest of it is perfect.
Yeah.
Like we've got that original suit back. This is a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man suit. It's not the Tony Stark version that he's running with.
Yep.
This guy is by himself now. So, it's somewhat of a homemade suit that he's working with.
Yep.
Absolutely love what they've gone here with here. It just feels right. It feels like we're on the right path with this Spider-Man.
And the things we know about Spider-Man, Mark Ruffalo returning as Hulk, Michael Mando returning as Scorpion. So he was last seen in the post-credit scene of Homecoming. Been such a wait for this guy.
Yep.
For people who haven't seen Homecoming, he's in Breaking Bad apparently. Apparently he's really good in that.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway, he was in that post-credit scene. He was like villainous as. He looks cool.
Looks awesome. Vulture clutch.
Obviously, John Bernthal's Punisher is confirmed to be in it.
Wait.
So that just confirms like the street level aspect of it. And bro,
And
John Bernthal is one of my favorite actors.
He's so good. He is so good.
Have you ever seen him in anything bad?
No.
Like
You can't take your eyes off him.
first thing I saw
he's so
him
good.
in was The Walking Dead. And then he just seems to like cameo in so many movies, like Wolf of Wall Street. He was in The Accountant. Oh, he's in so much. And then obviously The Punisher. He's in The Bear. But him as The Punisher, Frank Grillo.
So good.
I feel like they're not going to make it as gruesome, and like the tone of Punisher and Daredevil probably not going to be that kind of vibe for a Spider-Man kids movie. But they say like in a plot description, it says that Spider-Man, Punisher, and Hulk will be fighting each other before figuring out who the actual real threat is. So
that is going to be awesome. Does that nearly confirm that we're getting the Hulk back and it's not Banner Hulk?
I hope so.
Like, surely, like, I don't think we can do this movie if it's just Bruce Banner being the Hulk and it's just smart Hulk. Like, we want the Hulk back. We've been so underdone with the MCU. That's probably one of the big flaws throughout the entire staple of it is the Hulk's really been underdone because he's meant to be this A-lister Marvel character. Like, in the comics, he's a much bigger character than Captain America and Iron Man and stuff. So he is Marvel. And he's really been underdone in these movies. So I would love to see this powerful Hulk being back, and it's not just smart Banner.
Well, we haven't seen it since. Well, we saw it briefly at the start of Infinity War when he got bitched by Thanos. We've seen him in Avengers. We saw him in Age of Ultron, and then we saw him in Thor Ragnarok.
He was cool in Ragnarok. Really liked that because he's the king of champions there, and he's like just.
But then you also got to. Oh,
see, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Bro, I hope we never see his son again from She-Hulk. What's his name? What's his name?
I can't remember. But what is that CGI, man? What is that?
Oh, so bad.
That is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. It was so bad.
So bad.
I'm seeing friggin' She-Hulk go on Tinder dates. What's this about? What is this?
It was a different tone.
There's a bunch of blokes with Hulk fetishes.
And we saw Deadpool's yellow suit.
Oh.
Deadpool was made a joke.
Yeah, they slept together. Bro, what are we doing? Apparently Captain America's not a virgin. What's this about? My whole childhood's a lie.
We knew that, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't.
We found out in She-Hulk. What a shit way to reveal it.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
No one watched it anyway.
Yeah. Bro, we skipped. What did we skip? We went from like episode 1 and 2 to the last season, to the last ep, I think.
Yeah, we watched the first few eps and then we're like, all right, this is donkey shit. So then we just found out which ep Daredevil was in and we watched that.
So bad.
Anyway, so other villains that are rumored / some of them are like kind of confirmed, but mostly rumors to be in this Spider-Man movie. We got obviously Scorpion, then Ramrod, Tombstone, Tarantula, Boomerang. So some like kind of CD level villains, but they're obviously just going like stacking the villains on, making it real street level. And I feel like because everything that's happening in Daredevil, like Kingpin's after all the vigilantes and all that stuff. I reckon it's just gonna be villains roaming everywhere. So Spider-Man's having to deal with that.
All that street level stuff, which we really want. And it looks like they're slowly setting up Mr. Negative to be the big villain, which is Martin Lee. He's big in the video game for Spider-Man, which is such a good character. He's like the real life embodiment of yin and yang.
Right.
So we see him, the whole thing that Aunt May built was Feast, which is like this homeless shelter. It's really big in the Spider-Man game, and then he's a part of it and takes over. And then obviously we don't have Aunt May anymore. So I think he could play a big part in that, in being like probably someone that Peter Parker can go to originally and has like a safety blanket there, and then slowly starts to reveal that this guy is Mr. Negative, and he's got this whole squad behind him as well that all have these crazy powers. So I think they could
all be
linking that up there big time. And also, I don't know if it's rumored or confirmed, but Sadie Sink is meant to be playing some sort of character.
That's confirmed.
So that is confirmed. We just don't know what character
was confirmed
yet.
There's rumors of Jean Grey. Could they introduce an X-Men character in the Spider-Man movie? Or is she Mary Jane Watson? Like we've obviously got Zendaya, who's MJ, but she's like Michelle Jones. I don't think they'd do that.
Could we get a Gwen Stacy?
Do you think she could be Gwen Stacy?
Do you reckon? I think they could run her with a Gwen Stacy.
It's weird though, because if you're going to cast Sadie Sink, who's a natural redhead, she literally is like the epitome of MJ.
Yeah, very true. But then Emma Stone, she was a redhead, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She was an original blonde.
I can't see Sadie Sink as a blonde.
Yeah, I actually don't know now. I don't know.
Like, why wouldn't you just cast like Sydney Sweeney or something? Yeah.
You're just doing anything to get into there. Sydney Sweeney's Black Cat. Is the play. Is the play for sure.
This man knows what he's doing. Anyway, we thought, so we are ranking the live action Spider-Man movies. Okay? So the 3 Toby, the 2 Andrew, and the 3 Tom.
Love
So at number 8, I've got Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3. So just all over the place. There's just so much going on. Very entertaining, but as a movie, I've got it as probably the worst.
Probably
Plus-
the worst Venom we've seen.
Oh, that iteration of Venom is horrible.
He's all this scary beast, like, you know what, Peter? Like, bro, what are we doing here?
So
crazy.
bizarre. I loved the way he became Venom. That was insane.
Yeah,
that
was
scene.
sick. Yep.
I loved the way they portrayed Venom, like how the vibrations impacted him and stuff. And even like the James Franco death scene in the end, spoiler alert, as Harry. I loved it. I was like,
And Bully Maguire might be the greatest thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna put dirt in your eye.
so good. The most memed movie.
So funny.
Okay, number 7, I've got The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just think the fact that I love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man just kind of weighs this movie more. I think it's a little underrated. Like, actually, the graphics of it is sick. As we said, the Spider-Man suit is so good. Love the relationship between him and Gwen Stacy, and just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
One of the saddest scenes ever.
Number 6, I've got Spider-Man Far From Home. Just storyline alone, it is the weakest storyline of Spider-Man. I think the villain of Jake Gyllenhaal is insane, but the fact that it's based on Iron Man, who died, is giving his $1 million tech glasses to a kid who has been snapped for 5 years.
Yeah.
Makes not a lot of sense. And then he just gives them away to Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gives him
for no
away. He's
reason.
like, oh, you just take him, bro.
But on that, I don't like the premise, but the actual movie itself is really good.
Yeah, really enjoyable.
Number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man. So the first Andrew Garfield, I really rate it.
Yep.
So good. Number 4, Spider-Man Homecoming. It is probably, I reckon, the perfect iteration of Spider-Man in high school. Just dealing with the normal problems of a high schooler, and I thought it was a great introduction to the MCU. Number 3, I've got Spider-Man 2. So obviously Doc Ock, that's kind of considered the best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But I actually have number 2, Spider-Man 1. So I have that better. So Tobey Maguire Spider-Man at number 2. Green Goblin, like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is one of the best comic book live action villains of all time. And then number 1, I've got to have Spider-Man No Way Home. Getting all these 3 Spider-Man in one movie, and then somehow Willem Dafoe outdoing his first performance as Green Goblin, like seeing him without the mask. That one scene when he turned from into the actual Goblin. That was insane.
Just so good. Yep.
That's my list.
Love it. Love it. Ours is very similar.
Okay. I thought we were going to say we have the exact same list.
No, close. Very close. But number 8, I've also got Spider-Man 3. Still a really enjoyable movie, but obviously just had its flaws. Harrow's very cut right now. But solid movie, but like you said, it's just kind of all over the place a little bit. At number 7, I've actually got The Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay.
So the first Amazing Spider-Man for Andrew Garfield. I thought it was a really good movie. I do like it. And Andrew Garfield just carries these movies. Like I said a few weeks ago, he's the best Spider-Man by far for me. He just, literally puts it on our back. I really like the relationship with him and Gwen Stacy. I just think it's better in the next one.
Okay.
At number 6, I've also got Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
Really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Like, super enjoyable. Just, very sloppy at times as well. I think it's probably got the best Tom Holland fight scene sort of animation we've seen when he activates his Peter Tingle and kind of closes his eyes in that hallway and takes down all the bots. I thought that's possibly one of the best Tom Holland fight scenes we've seen.
Cool.
So I really enjoyed that. Kind of really got it over the line, and really good post-credit scene, obviously.
All the drones now!
Great. And then just elite post-credit scene, just set up by everyone knowing him, and now it's all underdone.
And it
anyways.
introduces J. Jonah Jameson.
Yep, awesome.
Orgasmic.
Perfect. At number 5, I've got The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Obviously, it's a flawed because Electro was underdone and possibly the worst iteration of the Green Goblin. It just didn't make much sense. They didn't build up Harry Osborn's character at all. His character was definitely meant for a third movie, I believe, building that relationship.
They teased the
and bringing
Sinister Six in the post-credit scene.
Could have been something special. But they brought in, it was just weird because they brought in Jamie Foxx to play Electro and then sidelined him for the second half of the movie, which didn't make much sense. But I think that is some of the best CGI we have seen out of a Spider-Man movie. The visual effects of that entire movie is so good. I think it's the best webbing we've seen. They just nailed it, and the suit is perfection. Number 4, I have Spider-Man Homecoming as well.
I feel like we're going the exact same top 4.
Yep. I've got Spider-Man Homecoming as well, like we've said. My elite Tom Holland movie, really good way to start off. I'm happy they didn't redo the origin story. Number 3, Spider-Man 2, quality movie. A lot of people have it as their favorite Spider-Man movie in the Raimi series, but I think it just falls behind Spider-Man 1, which I have at number 2. Green Goblin as a villain just gets it over the top. Like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, he was born to play that character, and I thought it was just a great introduction to that trilogy, and Tobey Maguire was just really good. And then number 1, Spider-Man No Way Home. Just cinema. Just absolute cinema. Obviously, movie-wise, storyline-wise, it's probably not as good as some of these, but how can you top it? They just did such a good job of bringing all these characters in and just making it work. The final fight scene was just so cool. Just seeing all 3 of them work together and get over the line was awesome. So
the last hour of that movie is just peak cinema.
So
it is just peak.
Mm-hmm. It literally felt like 2 different movies because the first half is very just upbeat, enjoyable, just a lot of, it's pretty light, and then it turns just dark rapidly. The movie changes as soon as he gets his Peter Tingle about Willem Dafoe switching, like Green Goblin switching, and the whole movie just changed to this dark tone. Just
and then
it was
it's about
insane.
the other Peter's trying to stop Peter from becoming a killer. And he obviously loses May.
100%.
All that shit.
So full on. So such a good movie, and there we go. There's our Spider-Man live action.
Love it. Well, I think we'll finish off with that.
Yeah.
Great ep. Chat MCU all day.
Could literally just keep chirping.
Yes. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, go all day.
And you need to see Fantastic Four again.
I need to rewatch it and see how we go, because that is one good movie.
Love your work. Love your work. That was a great ep. As always, this will come out on Thursday, so you'll be listening to this Thursday. But thanks for tuning in. Scott, loving the traction we're getting with Beyond the Dribble. Our actual 2 biggest clips so far from even talking dribble, Beyond the Dribble clips.
Beyond the Dribble.
Somehow, so the Superman and Lex Luthor just popped off. But loving talking movies with you guys. Thanks for tuning in as always.
We out.